Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the ARB Gundy 500. I'm here with my man Josh Curran. We'll be joined this weekend with Toby Cooper and your brother, the other Curran. What's his name?
Dan.
That's him, Dan. I'm Sandy Bowman. Now, we're just leading into the Friday night. It's cracker weather. I went for a quick lap around the track today. We've got 100 cars competing this weekend, mate.
Yeah, very excited. This is one of these races that in the year we circle early on. We definitely want to be at this race. We love commentating. We love getting to get here, see what's going on. Like you said, a field of over 100 cars. Very, very excited.
And high-end cars too.
Absolutely. I think some of the things I'm excited about seeing this weekend, Clayton Chapman back, our defending champions, and running hot, running well, coming on form as well, which is nice for those guys. Great to see Bo Robinson back here. He's having a stellar year in the championship as well, also our FIG champion, so that's pretty cool to see that guy here. And then there's cars all down through the field of this class battle that we're looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, mate. I tell you what, round 3 of the ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Championship. Gundy on the border of New South Wales and Queensland, in the Queensland side, obviously. Like I said, the weather's an absolute cracker. We're going to have a live for you tomorrow. We're going to have a live for you on Sunday. We're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to go down and have a quick chat with the man of the hour, Jamie Knight. Righto, folks, here with Jamie Knight, club president, man of the hour, also racing this weekend, I believe.
Yeah, mate, yeah, definitely.
The track looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, it's a little different this year. I mean...
Few changes?
Yeah, definitely. I think the biggest one that most people would have saw today is the famous bear run. It's a bit different this year. There's a few wet holes out there, and it was a fair bit of effort to go around them, and, yeah, we thought, we'd just make a new bit of track and see how it goes.
Well, the track looks great. It's rough in all the right areas, as Gundy usually is. It seems like a melon hole from start to finish, really.
Yeah, it's definitely a driver's track, that's for sure. You don't take your eyes off it for 2 seconds, it'll bite you. But, yeah, look, no, it's come up great. Obviously we've had a few challenges with weather in the last bloody 6 months and that. But, yeah, we've got it together and, yeah, it looks good.
It'll be a cracker as usual, I'm sure. Gundy never doesn't turn it on. So, well done. 100 competitors, strong field.
Oh, mate, we're just blessed, to get 100 cars. That's what we dream of. So let's just make it happen.
And what else do we need to know about the track, the weekend? We know the track's... Well, I know the mud's sticky because I just spent half an hour washing my car after the pre-run.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's a few wet spots, but, it's not impassable. With the way
no, it's fairly, like I said, it's a nice track, and I think those melon holes, they'll clear out after the first lap, and it'll be game on.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's going to clear up and come good, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, thanks, Jamie.
Nah, thanks a lot.
We'll see you around on the weekend. Good luck, mate.
Cheers, mate.
There you go, your man, Jamie Knight, president of the Gundy Off-Road Racing Club. We're going to go for a quick wander up through the pits, folks. Well, when I say the pits, the Scrutineering line. You'll see we've got cars of all calibres here. Christian, who was a dynamite last year in Class 8. I'll tell you who we've got right here. AJ just pulling up. Car 93. I don't know if we can have a quick yap to him as he gets out. May as well, while you're here, we're going to have a quick yap. We've got about 45 or so minutes to fill.
Oh, okay.
And thoughts on the track, mate?
Yeah, it should be good, eh? Yeah, a bit of water, bit of dry stuff, should be good. Yeah, looking forward to it.
I'll tell you what, I actually came around a couple of those grassed areas, and they were sort of slippery just on the grass, but I think that'll clear out once a few tyres have been over it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if it's dewy in the morning, whether it might be a little bit slippery on that grass. But like you say, once the cars clear the grass away, it should be good. There's a few corners out there you don't want to overshoot and end up in a big puddle. But yeah, I think just probably find your way around and then just sort of maybe build up as the race goes on.
And we know prologue out here is sort of renowned for finishing where you start. So you've got to kind of push the prologue well, don't you?
Yeah, you do. I think they have the benefit of a top 10 shootout here. Yeah, so which is good. I mean, I like top 10 shootout, so try to get in the 10 if you can, and then just do the best you can after that.
No worries. Good luck, mate. I'll see you after.
Cheers.
Well, may as well get Matty Burrows right behind him as he gets out of the car. All the Burrows. Come in, Burrows boys, while we're here. We'll have a quick chat.
Hey, mate.
You're back?
We're back. We're back.
Come in tight. We've got to get us all in frame, and my big head doesn't fit too well. Good to go?
Good to go. Both cars seem pretty good, so we had a good look at them before we headed up here, so hopefully all good.
Nice. How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, really good. Really loved it here last year. Unreal track, unreal people, so we're keen to go again. It'll be good.
I'll be jamming the microphone in your face over the weekend, so stick with me. But what did you think of the track out there today?
Yeah, it'll be good. It's a lot wetter than last year, obviously. A bit of water in the melon holes, but we can get around them for the first lap and then go from there and see what happens. So, but no, it'll be good. It'll be a good weekend.
All right, good luck, boys. Enjoy it. Thank you. They are the Burrows. They've got a two-car team. We've got the Martins down the back. We may as well go this way just quickly, folks. We've got like I said, we've got 100 cars competing this weekend. Every class, I think, is filled this weekend. As you can see, Class 6, the Class 2 evening. Another 10 car here. Got the Martins somewhere here. Come in, mate. You can't get away from me. You might think you can get away from me. How you feeling?
Good, thank you.
Ready? Charged?
Charged, big drive. I don't think I've ever done the drive. I've always flown. So
I'll fly next Did you drive straight through?
No, we started at Dubbo last night.
Right.
A bit of a mission this morning. Just made it reconnaissance. So.
Car's good?
Car's good, yeah. It's been ready for a while because I didn't go to Griffith, so we sort of sat that one out. We were ready to go, and now it's been ready to come here quite easy.
Okay, nice. Yeah. What do you think of the track?
It's good. I love it. No one's been out there. It's kind of fresh for everyone. Kind of like a very even playing field tomorrow.
And they're sort of removed as such part of the bear run, which we all know.
Yeah,
it's pretty wet out there, so
I think that's that big a loss. Like, it's good. That's good bit of track, but like it's not raceable there.
No.
Like that's just you
ride it out.
No, flog your car if you want to try and win it. But yeah, I think what they've put in is probably better.
Yeah.
So no, looking forward to it. Got a big crew up here, and
see both cars out.
Looking forward to a good weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, mate. Good luck.
See you over the weekend.
I'll see you.
Thank you.
They are. We've got cars everywhere. I know. We've got. Here's another man that loves being in front of the camera.
Oh, thanks, man.
Mr. Evans, how are you?
Good. Yeah, here at Gundy. This is a pretty cool track, man. Like, there's a lot of big stuff you're going to end up in if you miss one of these chicken lines around these holes. But yeah, it looks sick. I'm excited. It's going to be cool.
And only the one car?
Yeah. Yeah, only the one car. We didn't have enough time to get Eden's car back together. We thought we'd put the radiator in the back so that next time she rolls it, we don't smash the radiator out of it. And that's actually a bit more work than we thought, so we didn't get it together.
Righto, mate. Any changes to the car for this race?
Little stuff. Just constantly developing the sort of clutching and getting it top speeds better. We've finally got the point where we don't have to sort of worry about belt temperatures, which is unreal. So you can just drive the thing. Remember at Pines, we were constantly looking after it. Yeah. We're there. So we can get our sort of 165 k's an hour out of it now, which is wicked. And it'll stay there. So, yeah, just been developing that side of it. And we were gone back to, picked it all up, sort of like how we set it up for Fink, just because we weren't sure about this track. So
rough, big melon holes.
Yeah, well, it handles better low, as everything does. But when you hit a big bump, you know about it. So we thought we'd start tall, and then if we decide that we want to lower it to get more corner speed, we'll go down. But after seeing the track, leaving it up. Yeah. So.
All right, good luck.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Bye, mate. They are. I don't know where Heath's run off to. Heath and Michelle, they're Class 701 there. A couple of 10 cars down here. The Mike Shock Shop entry on my left. I don't know, we've got cars and people everywhere, but they see us coming and they run off. But, all right, we might turn around. We're at the end of the queue here. Like I said, we've got 100 cars to get through this weekend. So we might wander back up through the scrutiny tent. I don't know where Michael Zacher is, but he's around somewhere. I see him in the distance. Mick, get up here. Yeah, we're running in the Mike's Shock Shop entry. He's rolling in like a rock star. He'll be running an onboard camera this weekend, folks. So 11:51, obviously no longer a 6 litre. How are you, mate?
Not bad, not bad.
You ready? Excited?
Well, we're here.
Oh, give me a smile.
We're here. Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Confident in the car?
Yeah. Not so much myself, but the car, car's great. I just got to get it round.
You had a little issue here last year, didn't you? Is that right, if I remember?
Yeah, crashed it. Just in prologue, fantastic fashion. So, we're just going to putt round, have a bit of fun and work into it. It's pretty wet off the line, so we're just going to try and keep it clean and not run off the road, and hopefully we have a good time. We got the live stream on this weekend, so it should be pretty good for everybody to see.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck, Mick. See you at the finish line, mate.
Yeah, let's see it.
There you go. Well, folks, I tell you what, as you can see, the calibre of cars, and I'm not talking about just one class of car. Doesn't matter if you're talking a Class 7, a Class 6. Doesn't matter what you're talking, the calibre of cars here this weekend is phenomenal. Like I said, even up in front of us there, Christian in his that orange GQ up there was dominating last year in Class 8. Obviously, we all have issue. Oh, I see Brent Martin in the distance. I might just roll back around to our other of the Martins.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, mate. You ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. We had a bit of a
haven't had a good
year.
start, but hopefully it's now's your time.
Yeah, well, we're getting our heads around this new engine and all the other bits and pieces that we changed. But, looking forward to it. Looks awesome out there.
Car feel good?
Yeah, as I said, just not confident, but...
You'll get there. I mean...
The car's quick. When it's going, quick. It's quick. And, if we can keep it going all weekend, hopefully we're up the front. Be good. Yeah.
Good luck. Hopefully no more teething problems.
Got to go and beat Danny.
You're right, yes. Righto, mate. They are. I tell you what, we got champions, we've got previous champions. They're all here this weekend at Gundy, the Gundy 500. I think, a list of about 17 or 18 Class 10 cars this weekend, folks. So the Class 10 contention is pretty strong, I believe. I'll wander up through they've all disappeared. Obviously, these folks here are all doing their sign-on, sign-ins. If I can grab somebody for a chat. Yes, you, mate. Lachlan Campbell, how are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you, Sandy?
Excited. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Really keen to be here. Been years since I've been here. Last time was a spectator when I was about 8. Never seen the track, so first time today, and it's pretty cool. So looking forward to it. You like
the track? It's always good to get. I know you've raced a few now, but it's always good to get a perspective when you've first been somewhere. I always think it's a bit of a different aspect or perspective from some of the guys that have raced here year after year after year.
Yeah, it's strange because I've come from circuit racing, and then New South Wales Series last year was all short course, and now we're into 80k laps plus, but you're not running any slower. Like, you're still going close to flat out the whole time. And this track looks awesome. It looks like you're close to having, the biggest endo of your life at every point, but it looks like a real fun track. So, yeah, it'll be fun.
Cars primed?
I hope so. Drove down to Sydney last weekend to prep it. Everything looked good from Hillston, so taking care of the stuff good enough. Could probably push a little bit harder. But, yeah, she should be good to go, so guess we'll find out.
Enjoy the melon holes, mate.
I'll try my best.
They are Lachlan Campbell. Who else have we got? The Burrows entry. We spoke to the Burrows boys earlier. That car's looking absolutely polished right now. Have a look at them. They're always coming out looking absolutely stellar. You want to have a go, Josh? Let's get away from this exhaust a bit. I'll give you to Josh. We sort of started with AJ, I think, so you can probably wander on into the shed, but I'll hand you over to Josh and I'll meet you at the other side, mate. Enjoy.
Thank you. What we might do is we might go for a little bit of a wander through the scrutiny shed and show you a little bit of behind the scenes and what goes on here at the Gundy 400. So we'll keep on making our way through. Gundy 500, that's right. Sorry, old habits die hard around here. But as we wander into the scrutiny shed, you can hear the sights, the sound, and see what's going on here. So a bit behind the scenes, you'll see that they're over here. We check all their vehicle equipment, make sure that our helmets, everything like that are all good to go. Some of the things that are real simple to check, our blue lights, our amber lights, our dust lights and our brake lights. They'll also check the vehicles for their classification, whether that be ultimate, whether that be unlimited, whether that be class 1. So we'll have a bit of a wonder. She's a hive of activity here, that's for sure. But great to see we got some of our different classes, class 5s here and everything like that. But our awesome volunteers here doing an absolute amazing job here. They have so much work to do. It's going to be a long night for them. So they'll check all their helmets, their fire suits, head and neck restraints, everything like that. As we start to wander through the 694, we also see the 138 machine of Tony Falaba here. It's actually been completely rebuilt after a little bit of an incident, but Tony, an awesome competitor. We're really excited to see the battle that's going to unfold in Class 1 as well. This car here, very fast little Chinoith, 3.5 litre V6, sequential transmission, torque converter. You see it running on the 35 BFGs on the front there as well. So a great fast little car. Tony, a great competitor as well. Well, we'll continue on out now. We'll catch up with the man, the myth, the legend. His name was Jamie Knight. We caught up with him a little bit earlier, but he's our current Class 4 champion as well. So this thing actually an all-Australian built car, as Mr. Evans tries to hide his evidence right there. We're double parked, bloody Victorians. But as you can see, an awesome looking truck here, just debuting it's a bag of cash, I reckon. Debuting the 401 as well here at Gundy. So Jamie Knight. Now, Jamie, awesome. He's our president. He's a local. He also runs the club, so he does an awesome job. And it is a very cool truck. And if we flip around right behind, we see the 1136. So that's Joey Bulmer heavy haulage. Now, just to give you a bit of information back at home, if you're wondering about the numbers that we see on the roof, you'll see that while this looks very similar to every Class 1 or unlimited car, the 11 means that it's actually running over a 6 litre V8. So that's one of the definitions of what we see there. So one of the things to note about this, actually just recently imported from America, it's a Racer Engineering. If we pop in and have a little bit of a look, if I come around this side, I'll actually see that the steering wheel should be on the left-hand side. So Racer Engineering sending this machine over, and there's a couple of beautiful races turned out here. We'll try and catch up with Talbot Cox a little bit later on, but we'll continue to move around. Got those big King shocks, bump stops, all the good gear. Excited to see Joey back at Gundy. It's been a while for him as well. We see the 615 as well. And also Tooley in the 111 machine.
Look what I found.
Oh, hey, have a look at this. Right as we were talking about this, man, Joey Bulmer rolls in. So the 1136, Joey, are you excited to be back? I know you raced last year as well, but are you excited to be back behind the wheel after a few years off from Gundy?
Excited to have the car all prepped this time and set up a lot better this year. And yeah, it's going to be good to drive it. It's a completely different car to last year.
So essentially last year when you did race, you just received it from America and rolled it around the Gundy track?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. And it wasn't very set up in the suspension or the engine or anything really at the time, so...
Yeah. That's a heck of a race to do for your first race in the brand new car. So have you done any other races in between, or just spent a lot of time testing and getting on top of your setup for this race?
Only just got the car back about 2 weeks ago from last year's incident, so... She's new paint job on her and everything, so she's looking good. Hopefully she'll go the goods.
Awesome, Joey. And a little bit of insight, a guy that has raced back in the original days with the 6 litre rules. Now you're racing a class 11 with the 7 litre. How do you notice the difference in the way that the 7 litre makes power?
Yeah, most definitely. There's just probably another couple hundred horsepower there, I reckon, what I was used to.
Beautiful. So, well, thank you very much for your time, Joey. Oh, I made you spill your beer, mate. I apologise about that. Awkward handshake on TV. There we go. But that's one of those great, new inventions or new, innovations that's happened in off-road racing, going to the Class 11. But also they're all locals as well, which is great. So one of the awesome things that we see is
putting one in now.
We might just jump in here as well. We see this lovely young lady here. She'll probably be a bit upset at me for jumping in on her, but Abby is actually the coordinator of RallySafe. So if you don't mind if I jump in and have a little bit of a chat to you here, but this is a fantastic invention that you guys run here. It has really added to the safety of our sport. So once we really appreciate that you're here and helping everything run. What's some of the challenges that you find in off-road racing compared to, say, rally, where this was originally started?
The designs of cars and buggies, they're all different with radiators and bar work in the background, so the car-to-car push-to-pass doesn't work as well, but we do have a workaround for that. Obviously the kits were designed for the rally cars, so now we've got to make them work for off-road, and it's hard too with tracks that are quite windy and S-bends and they come back on themselves and people think there's cars there when they're not. But we've adapted well. We've changed the system in the background to be able to do lap timing and all that kind of stuff, so yeah.
So you actually run like a different system program for off-road racing, like so adjust that sensitivity for the car-to-car, or that's standard between all events?
No, it's a unit profile, we call it, so we change the settings in the unit for each event. So if there's rallies or there's off-roads, and when we build the course in the GPS file, we create the unit profile to suit that event.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time there. We might just jump in and have a quick little look. You can actually see the RallySafe sitting on the dash here. It has a countdown timer and everything like that as well. So these guys know when their start time. You see that it indicates the speed that they're doing and everything like that. A couple of buttons down the bottom here. When you get close enough to a car, you can actually push it and it'll alert the car in front of you. It'll tell you your vehicle number. One of the cool things that we saw, thanks to Shane's live feed that he does at FIG, we actually saw when Smoothie was getting caught by Billy Geddes, on the live feed you could actually see the 434 push to pass getting received into Smoothie's car. So RallySafe, one of those awesome inventions that we're adapting to off-road and moving forward with.
Hey mate, I just saw him eating a pile of chips here, Mick Marzon.
Feeding me face.
I tell you what, I saw you come out in the 10 car.
Yeah, I had a little bit of engine drama at Helston, so as we all saw, and it was just too much of a push to try and sort of, get it fixed properly. So by chance, someone said, "Oh, I've got one of those motors." I saw, so we grabbed it, chucked it in. It took me about 7 days to get it all back together properly, and it's going good. So,
are you ready to go in a 10 car? It should be different.
Yeah, I've got. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It's a great little car, but whether it can do 500 Ks, and we'll see. So, bit of fun. I'll do the Queensland stuff first, and if it's still going well, I'll continue on and finish everything. So, it'll be right.
This track compared to the other car?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll come and ask me tomorrow.
I will, indeed.
Yeah, so... it's a great little car, don't get me wrong. It can handle it and that, but, I mean, I was flying down the track the other day and I pulled my phone out just to sort of do the speed check thing on it, and I was flat bicky at 170, and normally I'm pulling like fourth gear in the big car, or out of third, so I don't know, it's going to be a bit slow, and, it's not going to be very common to, for me to get people passing me and whatever when you probably eventually get lapped on Sunday, but... it'll be fun. We're in the game. There's like 17 Class 10, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
It'll be awesome. It'll be an awesome battle between the Class 10s. Anyway, good luck, mate.
Thanks,
That's Mick Marzon from MR Trans, who's also a sponsor here this weekend. Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
All right, we might wander down this way. We've got a few more cars over here. Anyone that's here can grab themselves a feed. They can grab themselves some merchandise. Like I said, we've got a few of every flavoured car. A few Class 6s over underneath the canopy over here. They'll all disappear on me, I'm sure. I can't even see one around, any drivers or navigators from any of these cars. Like I said, they seem to disappear pretty quick. But good, once again, another good solid class this weekend, guys and girls. We've got Matty Hummer. He raced out at down south. I tell you who's coming here, who loves a chat. He came first in the first round of the championship, snipped it by a smidgen in the second round, came second. Bo Robinson, what do you think of the track, mate?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Bit of everything. I've been up here for a long time, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to keep going like that first 30 or 40k, and I Fuck this.
Car's good to go?
Yeah, all good, yep,
You've
sweet.
got a big year this year, I know, so it'll be good to get through this race nice and cleanly, hey?
Yeah. We've got a bit of a fight on our hands with Chappie here, so we've got to get a bit
There's
of
a few other big dogs out here this weekend too, mate.
That's right, don't worry about them. No, we've got a bit of fight on our hand, actually. So there's only 2 more rounds left of this championship, and then we've got another 2 of the other ones, so we've got a bit going on, and it's all a bit tight, but no, it's good.
Good luck, mate. I'll see you on the weekend. Our man that does all our camera, not all our camera, we've got a fantastic camera crew here this weekend, but Shane is in the navigator's seat with Bo this weekend. So another big Class 2. This thing's pretty tall. Class 4, sorry. A couple of Class 4s. I know I haven't seen much of this car myself. So 412. I know this is looks like Jamie Knight's old car. I think, Josh, you might know more about these cars. You're more of a Queensland guy and follow the scene up here. I might hand it back to you for a bit of a wander around. We might just go together, eh? We'll have a look.
Yeah, sounds good.
Righto.
So what we got here, we got the 412. So this is Killer Custom. So this is another all custom-built, Australian-built trophy truck. So actually initially started off building a 4-wheel drive. So it was a Class 8, but I just had a quick look under there. Noticed there's no front diff anymore, so he's cut the front end out of it. But an awesome Australian company, Killer Customs. They do wiring harnesses, stuff like that. And now they're involved in off-road racing. And now this old darling, the 481. Jamie Knight's old car. So Billy Geddes' ex-car, which was then also owned by Bernie Gwynn in Alice Springs. So this old girl here, she's a Bennett-built truck. 95, I think it was built. She knows the rounds. I'm pretty sure you could fall asleep at the steering wheel and this old girl would get itself down the Gundy track, and it'd also get itself down the Fink track. But one of the interesting things about this car, if you actually jump under, we'll see if our camera works good enough. Even though it's a Class 4, actually still has a full chassis. So it was actually initially built as a Class 5 car. So, but now with no steel panel, it's all fiberglass. No doors that open or close, anything like that. Now moved up into Class 4. But a fantastic truck. Don't let the non-modern fiberglass panels fool you. The suspension technology, the arm technology, the A-arm technology in the front. This is a really, really great, fast, competitive truck. So looking forward to see where Robbo ends up this weekend as we continue to move around. Another one of our Class 1s, the 180, Coatsworth. I tell you what, Class 1's going to be a fantastic battle as well. These guys always very fast.
Mate, I tell you what, behind us, it's a bit early to have the spanners out, but we love to get the gossip, and I know he's not going to want to see us. What's going on in here, mate?
Alternator drama, mate. Same as last time. Shit from last time in the alternator.
There you go, Doc. Doc in car 445's done an alternator at Scrutiny. I know how that feels, mate, because we've done it where we haven't made it to Scrutiny, and then we've made it where we haven't made it to Prologue. We've done that several times ourselves. Baker 124 entry. I don't know much about this. You know much about this car?
Not much about the Baker car.
I'll tell you what's next to it, though. We'll pull you some information on the Bakers throughout the weekend, but next to that is last event's winner, mate, at the round 2 of the ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Championship. Clayton Chapman's car 15 and Adam Maguire. I don't know where they've headed to. I don't know if we can get old man Rob, but we can... Chappie heard us talking about his car. He's running across the paddock here. He loves a chat. And these guys are always well prepared. They've been in the game a long time. Actually, for those that didn't know, I started racing against this gentleman a long time ago.
Sandy,
you got a bit of work this weekend, and you got to fill your boots from last year.
Yeah,
following up your win from last race.
Yeah, a bit of pressure there, mate. But we love this track, and we just can't wait to get out there and do some laps around there again, and just enjoy it because it's just our home national track, and Gundy's the best. So a few changes this year with that weather. The club's done an amazing job keeping the race going because boy, that's so much water out there, and they've done an amazing job to keep a raceable track running. So we're just keen to get the old 2J out there and put some boosts to the ground.
Adam, what do you think about the water?
Oh, it's not even wet. What are you talking about?
Actually, I'm going to tell you, I haven't asked anybody. What do you think about that little cactus run as you cross over the road?
That's the one thing we spoke about in the car today. They're just going, we got in at the start line, do you know how crap's that cactus straight going to be? And then we got to it like, yep, it's crap. So, no. Yeah, good track. It's all around good track. The club's done a really good job to keep the event going, so we're just so happy to be here. And, yeah, bring on the racing, I reckon.
There you are, folks. You've had Clayton Chapman, Adam Maguire, your current locked leaders with Bo Robbo and Shane, tied leaders of the championship, coming in 1 race, second in the other. Same with Bo and Shane. And it'll be a tight battle to see who comes over, and I wish you all the best, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And thanks for everybody who's watching. And yeah, keep an eye on it. It's going to be a good race.
They are. Chappie, I know there's another Chappie car. We have got so many cars, and the sun's disappearing, so we want to try and get a little bit of light. A little bit of yapping while we've got some light left. I tell you what. How are you, mate?
Sandy, very good in yourself, buddy.
Yeah, good. Car 23. Crogs. Prepared? Ready?
Ready to boogie. We've had a bit of time off and we've spent some time getting it right, and we're very excited. And just a big shout out to my friends and family that have all got behind me to turn up at the race car. That's it. Yeah.
All right, well, enjoy it. What do you think of the track?
I think the track's awesome. Hey, it's a lot more water than what we've seen in previous years. Yeah. But yeah, excited and looking forward to it.
No worries.
Cool. I won't let you run away, mate. I'll actually keep you here for a second. Sorry. Now, one of the things we want to talk about is not only do you race off-road, but your wife does a lot of work behind the scenes for AORA. Leading up to race events or when we do the podcast or anything like that, I receive lots of information from her. So tell us a little about what your partner does behind the scenes.
Well, Amy's very involved with the publicity of generating for AORA, and she's involved with getting and helping alongside getting all the sponsors involved as well. And she's just really committed and dedicated, so she just can't get enough of it.
Yeah, that's awesome, and we are very appreciative. We know that a race weekend takes up so much time for your wife to do that behind the scenes as well as help get you ready to race on a weekend. It's greatly appreciated. One more question. This is a little bit of a personal one. How are you going to cope on Saturday afternoon when the Wallabies win?
I doubt it.
Yes, you knew I had to slip that one in. There's a little bit of a history there as well as we continue to move along. The Bennett car, the 68. So I believe I keep getting in trouble with this one. I usually call it a Jimco, but it's actually a Southern Cross Mark 5. Yeah, so Mark 6. There we go. So you learned 68. I'll be able to remember that. So tell us a little bit about your car.
LS2, 5-speed Albans. Gets a hiding. Yeah, blew the gearbox, blew the flex plate, and the converter last race. Wow. So, yeah, we only just got it going on Monday.
One of the higher finishing teams, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are regular finishers as well, which is a huge credit to you guys as well. And you're excited about being back at Gundy?
Yeah, I'm excited about being here. It's going to be dusty.
Second half dusty.
Yeah, really dusty. I was surprised.
And sighting lap today, you notice anything different, anywhere that you think this is a place I can make some time up, or this has got to be careful here, or is it just 80 kilometres of being careful everywhere?
I'll be careful. I'll promise you.
Beautiful. Well, we look forward to calling you across the finish line on Sunday. So look, after 500 kilometres of hard racing, got it right this time. But I tell you what, we keep talking about the turnout here. Over 100 cars this weekend. Yeah. Everywhere we look, there are just beautifully presented cars, as we see the Team Land Racing here, the number 80 as well. Beautiful looking fresh car as well.
Richards, Richo, local guy from down Hillston Way. Richo. Local from down Hillston, Richo's here. How are you finding the track today, mate?
No, good. Looks good. A little bit damp in spots, bit of dust. Yeah.
I tell you what, it looked actually. We hit about the 35k marker or 40k marker there, and it turned from a bit. The holes disappeared, but the dust came up, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it did. It's going to be dusty out there tomorrow, but we'll be fine. It'll be fun.
Okay, mate. Enjoy it.
Righto, thanks, mate.
There are, Richo. We're going to wander back this way. We've spoken to most of the guys down here on our right anyway. We will catch them over the weekend if we haven't. So we've got, like I said, we're sort of running out of light down here, but we've still got another, I don't know, I feel like I've walked forever, but I'm pretty sure it's only 50 cars.
Yeah, it's a massive turnout. We're looking forward to the racing all this weekend. Like I said, we've got Class 7s. I don't think there's a single competitor that's the only competitor in their class, which is huge. Usually you end up with, say, only 1 or 2 Class 10s or maybe 1 or 2 Class 7s, but we're seeing plenty of vehicles. Great to see our Class 8s here as well. Our Class 6s as well. It's a fantastic event. Gundy, one of those family friendly. If you're looking along at home and you are only in Brisbane, you can still get out here. What is it, a 5-hour drive? Something like that, yeah. So we'll make our way along this way. We might come over, have a bit of a look. We talk about our Class 11 before. So we've got the Class 11 Racer Engineering truck here. So that indicates that it's actually a 6-litre. But look at that, they've got those massive shocks in there, coil overs. Gives you a bit of an idea of the physical size as I put my hand in there beside the shock. Look at the size of those bypass tubes, everything like that. So looking forward to seeing how this goes. Looks like he's on 39-inch tyres as well. But the 11-18. Then we turn around, Class 2. All the way from Geelong. So Class 2 indicates that they're under 6 to 15 cc. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got, that's a Forsman entry. The Forsmans have been strong contenders in the championship for a couple of years now. Appreciate their support. There are a couple of cars. And what else have we got going up here? Is that car 16? Paris 1137. We have cars everywhere here, folks. I tell you what, the contention and the competition is massive. There's people working on cars here. I can't actually tell you what's going on, to be honest with you. I was just trying to get in here to have a chat with these folks, but they sometimes get a bit annoyed when we jab a camera in their face, so we'll stand back a little bit, let them do their thing. Not only have they, they've obviously gotten through scrutiny, just changing some lights, something really simple, but they've got time frames. They like to get a good night's sleep before the big day tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got out at the racetrack there is we've got the prologue, the top 10 shootout, and if we can't get someone else up here, see Bowie's car there. He's always good for a chat if we can find him. But we seem to be running out of people. Like I said, everyone disappears on us when they see us, mate. So
absolutely. We might.
We
might call it a night there, but make sure we tune in tomorrow. Like Sandy said, we've got ourselves prologue tomorrow morning. We've got a top 10 shootout, and then section 1, which is going to be 2 laps of the 80 kilometres. So really looking forward to what the Gundy 500 has to offer this weekend. Plenty of cars, plenty of nong heads floating around as well. But should be a really good weekend, Sandy. My prediction: whoever wins prologue, going to be hard to beat.
Well, it is non-committal. I'm not going to commit yet either. I usually do a pre-pick and let you know, but obviously we've got Bo Robbo and Trav fighting out for that top place in the championship. We're here, round 3 out of 4, our last round down in Millicent, South Australia. The ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Championship is going to be another cracker weekend, and we'll see you all tomorrow take off around about 9 o'clock, I think, and we'll be live then with Dan, yourself, Josh, and I believe Toby Cooper's up here floating around for a bit of information as well. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks a million, folks. Cheers.
Stranger.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away?
Stranger.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, how good is it? It's a good day to have a good day here in beautiful Bowen. We are at the Don River Dash. We are living the dream in the Whitsundays. We've got the ocean, we've got the boats on the harbour, we've got, Horseshoe Bay and the beautiful, bays that is, the swim and the coffee shops, and we're like 5 minutes from town and we're racing desert racing. It's so cool.
The people are meandering in, the pit's getting full up there as the teams get into position for the upcoming start of the race, and the crowd behind us picking up quite nicely. So looks like it's going to be a great day for racing.
Yeah, if you're just joining us at home, first up, welcome and thank you very much. We appreciate you joining into the live stream. We're here for a good time and it's going to be a great race. But to give you an idea, we're actually in Bowen. We're pretty much in the centre of Bowen. These guys race out of the showgrounds. They do a transport section to the timing loop. Then we're down in the Don River. It's that close that the official train bridge is just there. The road to the Bruce Highway is just there. The ocean and the Whitsundays are just to our east there. We are in the heart of town. Josh, how long did it take you from your beachfront motel to get here this morning?
Well, you were driving, so pretty slow, but just thought I'd slip that one in there.
Nice,
Just
well
slip that one.
played.
Yeah. It definitely is one of those family-friendly events that if it's on your radar, pack the kids up, pack the missus up, bring them up here. You can go off-road racing. You can spend some time with your family. It's an awesome event.
Oh, have a look at this. Some fantastic footage now. The Brumby. Look at it working through wow, there's some big hits in there for a little Brumby, isn't he? Stuart Zielinski. Get a nice passing there in front of us. Right in front of us. Now, is that Kate driving the side-by-side as well?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, Tom in the navigator seat as well this weekend, so a great family off-road racing.
When you turn into that river, it's just like RaceFace comes on and you're full noise from the get-go.
Yep.
You can't slouch on this track. It is very high-speed, short-course track.
Yes.
It's not 500 Ks like Gundy or, Vegas to Reno or the Baja 1000. It's a sprint race.
Dan, one of the nice things about side-by-sides is you can buy one from the dealership, often buy it on finance, and when you destroy it,
This is the worst financial advice you've ever heard in your life. Mate, this side-by-side category is so good. One, it's so competitive. Two, it is on price point. And then I think the big thing that everyone overlooks, Russ, is the towing factor. You can do it with a dual cab ute on a very basic open trailer. Now, have a look again. Like you said, this is starting to become a real battle here at that corner. Ivan Robinson on that corner as well as... that's the Aussie 7 right there. Holy moly, the Aussie 7 going around the outside here. Chris Colburn making his way through as well in the 169. Holy moly, guys. 666. Look at these cars on track. The 6195, this is the Don. The 127, the 1175, the Aussie Special. She's got no back panels on it anymore. The 57 of Aaron Havey, and then Royden Bailey. Royden Bailey's on the back of Aaron Havey. How does that...
Wow.
Nick Marson is here. Where is Talbot Cox?
And here comes
and
Talbot.
Here's Talbot. He is on the gas, ladies and gentlemen. That is our finish line jump. The Tropic Petroleum Talbot Cox.
Wow.
I literally, boys,
I got a little bit of goosebumps.
I have hair on the back of my neck standing up. Havey making a pass right in front of the crowd, and he needs to make it happen.
That's Mick right there as well.
I was going to say, who was in the dust behind him? Roy
Bailey, and then Mick Marson right there, and now Talbot has moved up as well. They are. You could throw a blanket over them.
There you go. Oh, big air. Wow, he popped the front there. He's on the line that he hasn't run before. I think he smashed into the bank there. This truck's going to do a similar sort of... No, he got through all right. The Mr. Digger. Big trophy truck. Hey, have a look at the way that it takes the bump.
Closely followed by Ken Battle.
Oh, my goodness. Ken Battle. He's a weapon, hey.
We look forward to a bit of outrageous driving this afternoon.
They came to me, and of course a couple of local fellas, Talbot Cox and Marzo, came and saw us and said, look, we've got an idea. We want to have a race in the Don River, the bed of the Don River at Bowen. And I went, I don't know about that, guys, but it just continues to grow, and certainly it's something that QTC needs to get behind and really promote, because it just continues to grow. And if you have a look at the numbers last night at the showgrounds, and massive spectators today all along the banks of the river here.
Holy moly, the 15's in the house.
It was a good run. The track's just getting rougher and rougher and rougher. Bumps come out of places that were, not ready for part of the rush and keep you on edge.
Yep.
So
Beautiful. Because we had clean air, we were just full noise. Yep. So my biggest thing was just calling those corners up ahead. And we got some really good lines, just connecting corners together, apex to apex. Yep. And holy, were we singing.
Looks like we got Aaron Havey in as well, so he's had a pretty good run. Royden Bailey right behind him as well, so those elements very close. Bit of heat soak there in the 57.
Have a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our winners there.
Now Dan, an interesting fact here, an all-Aussie built podium.
Righto, so I'm here with our third place overall finisher at the 2023 Don River Dash. I'm here with Simon and Joe. Now, that was a fantastic run. You guys have come off a pretty good run at Gundy. Was the confidence high coming in this weekend?
I wasn't real sure. We broke down in Gundy, and then obviously the race got cancelled because we were ready to go back out, and we didn't get time to run the truck. And anyway, I come in and I went, let's try and see what we can do. Put my truck off Chris Weston. He done rolling chassis for me. Andrew went to Luke Hendrick. He done the 7 litre for me. All my other stuff's been bought in Australia as well. Yeah, no, it's awesome. And, I've got a good mob of guys, and I'm wrapped as.
Our second place finishers here at the Don River Dash 2023. We have Aaron and Liz Havey. So, guys, congratulations. What a awesome race weekend. This is your second time back here. Tell us about how your weekend went.
Look, it started off fantastic. We had a great run up here. Come up here for a holiday, basically. That's the whole idea of it. And, to put a race in the holiday is pretty cool. And it's been running faultless really all weekend. So, no dramas. Had a bit of an electrical issue yesterday, but we sorted that out pretty quick. So, yeah, today was a good day. It's pretty epic, rough, cool, fun.
Yeah, awesome. That's probably a great way to describe this racetrack. Now, Liz, I got to ask you, does he listen at home as well as what he does in the racetrack? Because obviously you're doing a great job of steering him around this race course. This is 2 times now that he's been on the podium, so a great success rate. Obviously he listens to you well.
No, he doesn't listen. He drives how he wants to drive. I can feel if he's hesitating, so that's the only time I open my mouth.
First place here overall at the Don River Dash 2023. We've got Royden and Lockie Bailey. Now, this is great. Congratulations, guys. What an awesome effort here at the Don 2023. Now, mate, was it as seamless as you guys made it look all weekend? Because every time you guys come past, you just look like you were on a mission, you were cruising. Was it like that inside the cabin, or was it a bit more intense?
No, it's pretty smooth. No, only joking. No, it was proper rough out there, and we were given a real hard crack today, and it was awesome. It was just fantastic day.
Awesome, that's great. Now, give us a little rundown on your car, because this is actually the first time I've been able to see it. It's an Element, but it's slightly different in the motor package.
Yeah, so this is it's a twin turbo V8, so we've got a little 3.5 litre Toyota there, and it's making plenty of torque. And it makes the right noises too. So.
Now, Lockie, is there a bit of pressure on Dad to be able to hand over the keys sometime soon? You're doing your apprenticeship in the navigator seat, but are you giving him a little nudge every once in a while saying, Dad, I need the keys?
No, he's doing pretty well at the moment. I'm happy sitting in the Can-Am at the moment, so I'll let him have the keys to the Element for now.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just having a look at my phone. It is 12:30 team. We are off the line. Liam Walsh will be leading the way here. Big target on the back there. Callum Norton would be hungry, wouldn't he?
He's a madman. He'll put it all out there and try to go for it. Longie's always won, Ivan Long. Yeah, Liam will be hard to beat today.
You see Liam on the screen right now as he drops down into the river.
So we are racing.
Like you said, he's going to be trying to make sure that he gives himself a little bit of a gap from Longie, who's right behind. Wow, Callum, look at this. This is exactly what you're saying, isn't it? We're going to have a 3-way drag up the river here. These guys are going to be on the bomb. Oh, man, this is the best.
What a spectacle amongst the bikes here.
Bro, I'm just looking at us three here, and the grin is literally from ear to ear as we watch these. These guys are superhuman, Russ. Like, I just don't understand how they've got this much talent.
Well, talent, bravery and fitness by the looks.
Absolutely, mate. These guys are the supermen of the sport.
How good is this footage? Oh, my goodness.
So that's Zachary Watson there, boys. The number 8.
And the 541.
Boy, Longie going the other way, man. On the go.
Everywhere we look at the moment, that's what happens when you've got 300 bikes on the track at one time.
Absolutely, mate. It is an absolute stonking number of riders out there at the moment. Guys are doing 120, 130 k's an hour, literally get gripping onto those bars.
your team must be complimented on their ability to grow in small steps.
Yeah. And one thing we've never tried to do from the get-go is try and leap ahead too far.
Yes.
You know, always try and build an event within your means, you know. So far I think we're doing that. You know, the riders, everyone, you know, there's a few things to tweak out on the course. You get a few comments and complaints and whatever, but I mean, it's not for everybody, is it? So
it's not, but the flip side is that overall it has been resoundingly positive. How pumped are you? Like, I just looked and I pointed there for a second, but there is like 30 motorbikes in a pit. There's bikes going. Look
it's
at
crazy. Look at it.
How good is that shot from the drone?
That is awesome. Look at
at the crowd down there. Like, surely that has to make you excited as a promoter.
Mate, it's as stressful and as much work as it is, that there is one of the best shots I've seen. That was really
is one
cool.
of the best shots you'll see in off-road motorsport.
Oh, mate, that is so good. Look at that. It's like, I don't know, it's like you're at Fiesta or something. I don't know. It's crazy,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
There's so many riders, so many spectators, so many families involved. Just, it's fantastic here in Boulder. I know we keep saying that, but I tell you, mate, we come from a lot of desert racing, don't we, Russ? And you know, this is pretty spectacular. It's pretty spot on.
This is a high point in the desert racing family's calendar.
We love the Smokies in the bikes because I think there's a few of them here that people probably don't realise. Like we were talking about Nathan Trigg, like even though people should know who he is, I mean, he hasn't been on that big podium, he hasn't been on, but he's right there. And often the guys that don't stand on the top box, they don't get a lot of recognition, but they're very, like, if you're the top 20 of motorbike at Fink or Hanar or Kalgoorlie Desert Race, like, you're not playing around, you're a superhuman.
It's definitely an event that everyone's talking about, everyone wants to do now. It's one of the main desert races that is definitely opening everyone's eyes up to come and do and tick off their list. The track's unreal. The first lap and stuff here is just like so sketchy, but it's unreal just to get out there and have a go at it. This is still a sick event and I love coming back to it every year, and for some reason it doesn't like me, but I'll keep coming until I can get it. This year I did a gearbox on lap 1 and then tried to keep going, but I ended up just destroying the next 2 gears and ended up just with first, second and third left, and then yeah, just a waste to keep going.
As Liam Walsh slides onto our screen there.
He's just done the U-turn point and he's coming back now. He seems like he's gapped him a little bit. He's got a fair lead on him by the looks of that.
He is having a crack. Look at it, elbows up right over the front of the bar. That is desert racing royalty right there, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, that is heartbreaking stuff. That is the 109 at the turnaround. He has lost a rear tyre there, completely flat off the rim.
And off the rim.
And
so
unfortunately, Dan, it looks like it's also jammed in the swing arm as well. Yep. So not something you can ride in as well.
And Josh, was that the 65 of Hanley that smoked past in the face?
So that looks like a bit more of an attack position ride, doesn't it, Dan? Looks like we've got our leader on the screen there.
Absolutely. Have a look at that pace, mate. That is none other than Liam Walsh, our number 1, and he will be, and now unofficially, he will be our Desert King. Have a look at him go. What a champion that man is. He'd be feeling very happy about this. Mate, talk us through it.
Oh, I was a bit nervous this morning, again leading out, but I just stuck to my game plan, went out and sprinted the first lap. I just tried to maintain that. Just want to give a huge thanks to HMG KTM Australia team. Can't thank them enough for this year, so it's good to come out with a win for them.
So the 65 did come true. That's Hanley. HBR Motorsport, Cops Auto, Samuel Hanley in the 65. They would have to be very happy with that. So Sherco rider Nathan Trigg on the 30, and he'll be pretty happy with that.
In third place from the Sherco race team is number 30, Nathan Trigg.
Hey, Triggy.
From HBR Motorsports, Sam Hendley. And the winner for 2023 Kaminsky Mining Services, Don River Dash in a time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, 20 seconds from HMG KTM Australia, number 1, Liam Walsh.
How good is that? Liam Walsh having a celebration. It'll be a big night in Bowen tonight.
ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. All hell, all hell. Outlaws. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Feel the bed stop. Ass kicker, split the water like a shark. Still struggling. May God help me bubble. Hit the ring, do my thing. All the posts feel trouble. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? You next. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? You next. Round two. Right, left, then left, right. I seen him stutter. Word. He didn't duck and got stuck with your uppercut. Now hear the crowd screaming. It's like they feeding. Oh, don't you love how that black man screaming? Keep it real. Tell Holyfield he next in line. So get his heart problem check before he step to mine. And Selden, I hardly know you. Don't bother me to show you. Let your head get gas by that fast promoter. Be real forever. So feel my lever in combinations. Connected like Dr. Doc with steady formations. Swift and deadly, cause this be deadly. I'm a soldier, it's too late now. I tried to